Gotcha.
Grapefruit, pumpkin pie, pumpkin. Oh, hi. Here we are live, trying to recover from the hunky shit from a minute ago. This is part 2 of episode 1 of episode 58 of Courtney G's spot because we have difficulties. Are we clear? Do we have volume? Can you people hear me? There's nobody in the audience.
Not up yet.
Nobody.
I mean, it's
You look better.
Looks better. Colin's saying looking better. We're gonna baby step this.
All right. On with the show.
On with the show. You guys, we need to get back to our other people. Where's everybody at? Come on back. The live. We got 3. We need the 6. We need 100. Why is not everybody here? We need a whole group of you mofos to join the party. Come in here. Be part of this live shit. Motivate. Because we have a game. We have a segment, a new thing. Are we? Is everybody here? Well, not everybody's here. We need people. Randy,
We need
Colin.
at least 6 people before we can talk about this new segment. We'll get them back.
Your connection is unstable.
Oh, yeah. You're right. It is back to blurry. We're just not winning tonight. My internet's not being any good.
Maybe it's because I haven't paid my bill in a bit.
They're
They're hating
You've
on it.
gotten throttled.
Yeah, I can't afford it until I get money. So I'm just gonna let it. Like, it's only 1 month. It's not like it's 4 months.
Yeah, he's
Just 1 month. Do you know Smeed?
I know Smeed. I know Dax.
I know Dax.
Isn't
And not the rapper.
Schmiegel's cousin?
Schmess. Where did everybody go? All my live
They don't
people.
like the fact that our quality is horrible.
Colin?
Colin.
What's your better half or 2/3 right now? I guess or two.
You better 2/3.
Wanted a. I don't know how far along she is. 1.5.
Working. Okay, we wanted to. Okay, Colin.
So we got.
Colin.
Tisha, please confirm that you are here. Because
She's-
that would mean that the 2 is just Colin and Tisha.
We need
Well,
the
Tisha's not
Chad.
because I'm here. So it's me and Colin.
You and Colin, and we got T-Ray in the house, bringing up the 3rd. We need.
Oh, you don't have to be on.
You don't have no. You don't have to be on. We're just talking about the crew of people. Okay, Colin, we got a new segment.
Colin's basically a part of the show.
Yeah, he's just doing it from
His house.
via
Chat.
satellite. Yeah, he hashtags us. He makes sure we keep in line with those. He throws up things that are not allowed to be said on the internet, apparently. Even though we had that video the other day with the little game that we play, Rec Room. It's one of those games we play, and the actual picture stamp to introduce the video. What is that called? What is
The title card.
Title card. The title card for this had expletive, deletive words referencing F's and perhaps other races on the title of these cartoon characters screaming this, and had thousands and thousands of views. Which, what I'm getting at is that is confusing because that is obviously for children because it's a cartoon situation. Yet there are curse words with a couple of asterisks where the vowels should be. So anybody over the age of 6 can figure this out pretty quick. With thousands of views. How is this allowed with these COPA laws to be broadcasted, advertised, and just thrown out there?
And we can't
get
donut.
nothing because we put a peach in an eggplant. It wasn't a donut.
It was a peach and eggplant.
A peach and eggplant.
And
So
you couldn't eggplant, but you could eggplant.
a burrito.
Burrito.
You can burrito an
Yeah.
eggplant, but you can't eggplant an
burrito,
eggplant.
but no eggplant.
And you can't eggplant a peach. So what's wrong, YouTube? Again, we've been trying since we started.
What's a burrito?
We've been trying since we started to get a YouTube moderator, that background humanoid that sits back there and make sure we don't kill ourselves or say something
Start
racist.
drowning puppies.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Oh.
we just got a 3rd viewer. He came
Awesome.
in.
Welcome.
Because it was just me and Colin. So now the mod's in. He's like, oh, man, he's going to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. You better bring a whole crew. But we tried to get them to communicate, like go on a bathroom break and just sit there and like, bro, you can't say this, you can't say this. You know what I mean? Just trying to get somebody to actually give us the laws behind this because none of it makes sense. I don't get it. We can't get advertisement for shoot.
We got to offer a value. You have to offer value to get
The
advertising.
value is the amazingness of our banter. The value is our awesome game I'm about to introduce. All right, who's the third party? Colin? Is it T? She's T.
It might be Tisha. She might have made her way.
Colin, you ready to play a game?
She might have been like, "Oh my God, what happened?" Finally, she's watching Netflix.
So the other day, when I was speaking with my child, we were talking to YouTube or I'm sorry, Google or Siri or whatever you would like to call it, the voice of Google. And we were asking it questions, random stuff. It got to where we were asking weird stuff, and weird stuff popped up. And he said, what if you just made a bunch of noise? What would pop up? So we started doing that. So during that segment, we came up with an idea called Garble on Google. We're going to say just weird, random noises into the Google mic and see what pops up, and we're just going to talk about whatever popped up. Because when we did it, we got writers, and there was something about tanks at one point, and then there was a famous person. So we're going to garble
He's so
on
down
Google.
for this. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is called Garble on Google. If you haven't been here before, like, subscribe, join the live chat. We're going to be a part of
Siri.
You got Siri? Okay, we'll do it.
We got Google and
So
Siri.
We're going to put
random
just
noises.
random. You want to do the noises? Anything, just anything, any noise, just anything you can come up with. Just scream into. Just. He's doing it right now. We got the Siri on.
Siri come up with nothing.
Nothing.
Siri sucks.
Siri, can we get a? Maybe we have to do the Google. We're gonna pull out the Google. We're gonna see what Google comes up with. Okay, here we go.
Siri is too technical.
She is way too advanced.
It did not.
It's listening for music.
Oh.
It didn't.
Yeah, it hurt the beat in the background.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
It was so. He was trying to think it was music because of the beat in the background.
Okay, Google. Stick what you give me.
It said, all right, here we go. What came up out of that was When I Look at You by Miley Cyrus. That was When I Look at You by Miley Cyrus. All right.
All right, Google.
All right, Google. So we have to talk about Miley Cyrus now.
What is she even doing?
I don't know. Is she still?
She's growing her hair back out. She's not on drugs anymore. I know that much.
Is that what happens when you go on drugs as a celebrity? You lose your hair, right? That's kind of a thing. That's a theme.
Like
Britney Spears started that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
When
think
you
it's
go,
the only way they can say, hey,
I am crazy.
Yeah.
I'm on drugs. I have no hair. Because for a woman, that's a
for
big
the
thing.
celebrity side of things, would that be considered celebrity cancer? Hey, I'm on drugs.
I mean, yeah, it's their form of cancer because it just eats away at them. All that crack.
Hey, no.
Too bad. Is that deep? Too dark? Is that dark?
No. What just happened to the Wakanda actor, dude? Yeah.
We were talking about Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, but he influenced.
We didn't have to bring that up.
Everybody thought it.
No, I didn't.
I didn't think it. You thought
Did you hear that, Colin? Do you think it's... Speaking of her, she was blaming her dad for her problems because when she was 2, she rode a dirt bike with her on his back and a backpack, and it hit her in the head. And is that what made her go crazy?
Is that what's wrong with all my kids?
Do you hit them in the head with backpacks while they were on a dirt bike?
No, the first one, I hit it on door frame. This is day one, guys. Within 48 hours of bringing all my children home, something has happened.
That's bad.
So the first one was a door frame. The second one was a ceiling fan. And I don't really remember Isaiah, so maybe he got off scot-free.
Well, so far,
Yeah.
he's still young. He's still fresh to be beaten, apparently.
Like, Silas was literally like,
Hashtag
he walked
You saved the shit.
literally walked in the house. We're walking in the room. I'm walking through the doorway of the room. And Tisha said my name, and I went to turn around and just plop.
Oh, my goodness.
And then, yeah, the second time we were like,
She was
at
in
home,
a
and
bed.
we walked in, and I was just like, yeah, we're home. Ding, ding, ding.
She was in the backpack and she got hit in the head by a tree. Okay, I caught that part now because he rode a dirt bike with her in the backpack, and then she got hit in the head with a tree. That is probably what happened to her. I mean,
Maybe that's what's wrong with my little brother.
so you think your son's gonna grow up to be like a famous singer and get naked on TV?
I mean, if that's what it takes.
Shit, if that's what it takes, hold up. Let me go whack my kids upside the head.
Right. So go smack your lesson today after garbling on Google is smack your kids in the head with trees and they might become famous singers. Is that what we're
Okay,
getting?
hashtag don't do that.
Darth Mepperty, Bar Diffbar.
Are you the sense?
No.
Whoa, that was a new garble. Okay, check this out. I don't know. Whatever you think I said, it's not what I said. Dartmouth pretty on park fire different.
Whoa.
Wait, no, differ. I'm sorry, differ. What? Dartmouth pretty on park fire differ. So what popped up at the top of garble on Google is an interview at Dartmouth College. Emergency action plan students at Dartmouth College. What happened to the students at Dartmouth?
What is the University Action Club?
Yeah, EAP.
Is it
Rehearsed by college students in
For
case. Okay, we're going to find out what Dartmouth is. EAP, Emergency Action Plan, for the. This is a weird segment. Aren't you glad you joined us for this, Colin?
It is not water or soda, by the way.
Okay, I can't seem to get anywhere. Oh, it downloaded a PDF file. What the hell? Hold on a second.
God, we don't want to be that much of the action.
Oh, man, Google, that's too much. They just gave me a PDF on the Emergency Act of, I think, but I hype it up too much, so I have to talk about it now? Is there any way to?
I guess so. What's the action plan for?
Son of a bitch.
Is it earthquake, tsunami, gunman?
It's probably zombies. My guess is zombies.
I take zombies too.
Oh, it says download. Okay, here we go.
God. This is way
Complete. Okay, it's a emergency action plan at Dartmouth after the garble on Google. Remember what I just said? That is long. Okay, they talk about supply bags,
Okay.
emergency faculty, transport facilities. This is horrible. This is not going very well. This is a bad segment.
In
Oh.
case of.
Is there anything about zombies? I don't think it's anything about zombies. Oh,
Fuck.
No, what the Corey Ford Rugby Clubhouse is a good place to hide. It has defibrillators
What are they planning for?
in case of
People are just start passing out and fainting when they see the zombies?
Apparently, people have heart attacks. There's a lot of defibrillators. There's like 8 different levels. There's the Alumni Gym, the Barry Sports Center, the Boss Tennis Center, the Corey Ford Rugby
Are that
Clubhouse.
many people really just tacking out in public places? Like,
Apparently.
I remember when they started making, like,
No,
defibrillators
the
on
ones,
fire
the portable
extinguishers.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
they're on the walls.
yeah, what's...
Is that
How many times have you ever seen somebody have a heart attack in your life? I can say one.
I don't know. Is that as easy to use as a fire extinguisher too? There's only a certain amount of people I really think are responsible enough.
I don't want.
When it comes to the defibs that are on the wall, they're very simple. You put it on a setting, you put the gel on the paddles, and you hit.
But can the average person can barely pump gas? I mean, for real.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, it says flammable because people don't know. All right, that garble on Google was a moot. What other noise can we do? Give me a letter of the alphabet.
P.
P. Prum, pem, pickle, probably, pm, pabla. All right. This garble on Google is brought to you by Pickled Prophet PM Pablo. And it's taken to us to a homepage on Facebook for Pickle Pablos. Hold on a second.
Pickle Pablo.
Hold on a second.
What?
Pablo's Pickles on Facebook, you guys.
Are they spicy?
They look very spicy. This garble on Google is brought to you by Pablo's Pickles. I hope we get.
Pablo's Pickles.
He's got a lot more likes than we do. That is a damn sure. Look at Pablo holding his pickles. Like, there's Pablo and his pickles.
Is that even legal?
Can you show Pablo's Pickles?
I don't know. I think the FCC is going to crack down on Pablo's pickle at some point. Yeah, they won't. Don't say too much more. They'll send me this damn email. Time we get some sort of background music that's not a. We played Rec Room one time, and somebody was playing their music while they were playing.
Yeah,
and then I got an email because it was like, I don't even know what it was. Baby Got Back. I don't give a crap. It doesn't matter what the music was, but it was a famous song. Black Eyed Peas. Might have actually been Black Eyed Peas. But anyway, I got an email that says, you can't do that. You don't have the rights to this song. You shouldn't be playing that, which I didn't. It wasn't me. It was somebody completely else in a random room that I randomly.
I was watching a video the other day that's not too old. I think it's like maybe 2 years.
Pablo's Pickles.
He had a bunch of songs in his video, and he had all the songs credited in the description.
As long as maybe if that's all it is, you just credit them. Is that what it is?
You still have to have the rights for it, but part of your rights is to give them credit for the song. So he probably paid for his rights to the song, allowing him to use those specific songs. And then
But he only had a few thousand views, or was he a big one?
He wasn't that big. Not big enough that I'd be like, yeah,
But
he
the
totally has the money to pay these dudes to use the song. There's like 7 songs.
It's really not that much.
Pablo's Pickles. Best pickles both sides of the Mississippi.
Hey,
That's what it says.
he's in Mississippi, I believe.
Both sides of the damn Mississippi. You can stretch his pickle from east to west. Pablo's Pickles. What on earth is a pickle for, and why is it adding to Boeing 737's woes? What the crap? That's the next article.
Let's read that.
Apparently,
What are pickles causing airplane problems for?
back last year in September, Boeing 737
Crashed into a pickle?
it's a pickle fork.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Software fault that could cause the aircraft to enter and die. Pickle forks. Some of the pickle forks. It's not a real pickle fork. This is a metaphor. I didn't even say that on purpose.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, give me a like, you sons of. Okay, a pickle fork has been found to develop cracks. Real words. I'm not making this up. Something about Boeing 737 is using pickle forks in their equipment. Maybe they should upgrade their equipment. Stop using forks and spoons in your damn equipment. Maybe they'll crash so much. So that's what we're pulling from this segment of.
Come on, they still use duct tape on their planes. It's okay.
Right, Garble and Google, don't use utensils to build airplanes. Like, subscribe, join the conversation.
Oh.
I didn't know where this was going to go. That's what the live's all about, people. Hey, Colin, what's in my cup, son? Audrey, you have missed so much.
Okay, so back to the
Garble on Google.
rights of the song.
The rights of a song.
Back to that.
Right.
Let's just round back for a second.
Okay, back to the rights of a song.
It
Let's
says
figure
that
this out.
if you can contact them,
Right.
you can ask them specifically for permission.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10,
Yeah, they're going to say yeah.
they'll allow you to have permission as long as you promote their song and
Right.
give them credit to it, to
For
their
sure.
video.
Gotcha.
You know?
But we have this live, what you hear in the background is YouTube live music. I don't even know if I can say that. But have yet to have an issue playing any of their live streams on their
I don't think we play it
loud enough for them
to hear it long enough to be like, oh, there's music playing.
Yeah, there's no artist recognition. Maybe that's what it is too, level of sound. And what was that thing that as long as it only takes up a certain percentage of the screen, you can play other people's videos?
Yeah, like you have to
You can
the
be a
majority of
commentator
the
or-
screen.
Uh-huh.
It's just like whenever you're watching any of those like music video reaction videos or something like that.
That's why the screen's always.
So we put a little tiny M&M down here. We can talk about them. Either kind, the one chocolate
That's
or
how-
vanilla.
Or you notice, I don't know if you've noticed, but whenever you watch the Pirate
I come in a bottle, Colin.
YouTube, it's usually in that small screen, and the rest of the screen is like subscribe and whatever.
Yeah. We do need like blinky arrows to like, hey, look at me.
For sure.
Garble and Google. Audrey,
Get up there.
did you catch this? Do you know what this is? Did you catch what we've been doing?
Is your dog clean?
Yeah, did you clean your dog? You sniff your puppy?
What kind of shampoo you got?
Notice there is no. Is there any dirty dog words? There's one for cat. We all know that one. Got it. But
What's
are there
dirty
any?
dog?
No, I mean like the nasty words that can convert from meaning a cat or a woman's body part. Is there a dog word?
A female dog and
Oh, good. Thank you. Yes, there is a dirty dog word. Hashtag dirty dog.
you dirty dog.
Dirty dog. Oh, you guys, join the live show. I guess we have to go 10 minutes over because we went 10 minutes. Or do we just stop at?
No, yeah, we lost
Do we-
2 minutes.
Do we have to? Now I have to learn how to edit to put those two videos together.
Right.
Ooh.
You gotta get the download thing.
Okay, we're gonna download these two videos. The first 10 minutes of that
I'm
crap
working
shoot.
on getting money, and then I'm gonna.
You're gonna go rob a bank.
I might. Don't tell them that.
That's totally impossible nowadays.
No, it's not.
Figure it out. How in the world could you
I've
rob a
already thought
bank?
about it like 20
I
times.
thought about it a lot too. Doesn't mean it's gonna work.
I've got scenarios.
I thought about flying. Doesn't mean it's gonna fucking work.
It could work.
It could. Actually, if you thought about it hard enough. I believe in the power of the mind. It does come in a bottle sometimes. It is not food this time. It is an actual. Wait.
Is it or is it not?
Wait. Does it come in a bottle? You saw it.
Did yours come in a bottle?
This one specifically did not come in a bottle.
I think it came in a box.
This came in a box. What's in my cup? This is a game we play if you future people haven't caught on. We've done this in the past. Thanks to Colin and his impregnating skills, we have come up with this 2 segments. We got 2. And then all the other banter crap in between. So we need you live people to join us so we can have more entertaining conversation. Because Colin is good about engagement. Audrey jumps in here every time. Thank you for coming back. We appreciate it. I know you've been
What are you guys up to?
gone.
How are you doing?
Yeah,
What's
how
going
was
on in
your
lives? What is your
sabbatical
notable thing?
been?
What happened this week that's notable? What?
Did anybody do anything interesting this week? Because school was a thing. Colin, how was your school experience with your child? Did you?
Is your child?
He said, "Oh, you know, it's going." I just heard. I don't know why I heard that like O.J. Simpson style or something.
I didn't go.
He didn't go where? To school? I hope not. Pervert. Good. We lost internet at that moment. So
Yeah. He did, but I did.
yeah, I assumed you didn't go. Dingleberry, you don't want you hanging out with your children. That face.
Yeah, that's weird. Especially right now. You can't be weird.
You can't talk to kids nowadays. I fucking love kids. I love to talk to kids, and you can't. It's just the thing anymore. You can't talk to kids. I guess it's fine because I really don't want people to assume I'm one of those people because all I think about is how to murder those people.
Don't feel bad. So this one time, me and Tisha, like way back,
Like my
5
fingers.
years
I
ago,
just hurt
maybe.
because I squeeze my fist every time I think about it. I just want to kill these people.
So we're just hanging out at the park with our kids, and Silas was probably like 6, something like that. So we see this.
I'm glad he
girl-
likes it, Colin, because a lot of these kids are not liking it. I'm glad he likes it.
We see this girl with her younger brother. You know, it could be the split between him and Silas,
Right.
10 to 5, whatever. And I was like, man, it's really brave for those parents, like, because we're at a park and we're really the only people there.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around and we're like in a subdivision type park. you
Right.
know?
So it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like looking around, like trying to see like somebody staring out a window or maybe sitting on a porch or anything.
You felt like you shouldn't be there.
I know, because I was with Tisha and the kids, you know, like
Well,
it's
she's
not,
white.
yeah, so I was good. I got the protection,
Is that where you're going with this?
but no, it gets much weirder. But anyway, so we're still there. We didn't just like leave or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is so crazy. Like, there doesn't appear to be anybody watching these children.
Just random kids in the park.
Yeah, just random kids in the park. And I was like, I wonder how old she is because I'm kind of curious, like, what their parents are thinking.
Yeah.
Like, How would I, with no supervision, like I've been looking around the whole time, like somebody's gonna walk up, somebody's gonna be right there on a porch, or
Right.
they're coming out on a porch. Nobody for like 20, 30 minutes we were there. And I was like, this is nuts. And I was like, man, I really wonder how old that girl is, because you can't always tell. Like sometimes they look extremely younger or older than they.
So maybe she's like older sister.
Yeah, I was like, she could be like 18 and still look 12. That happens. So I was like, man, I really wonder how old she is. And when we were leaving, I was like, I'm gonna ask her. And she was honestly like,
no.
And I was like, nah, I'm just gonna ask her. It's okay.
No. Remember that time we were out doing construction? He knows where I'm going with this. We're out doing construction, and we're building a shed as men, adult men. And he looks across the street, and there's like 3 or 4 little white kids playing basketball. He's like, I want to go play basketball with them. I'm like, no.
Dude, I can make 4 and we could go 2s. And he's like,
no, you can't do that.
You can't play basketball.
And we realized during this situation why this was. It's because they're white. And because he brought up
3 little black kids, and I went over there.
Some inner city,
yes. Start playing basketball.
That is not weird. That's fine. That's an absolutely normal thing. You've seen that in movies. That's a thing. Whatever movie has an older white male playing little children basketball, at the end of it, he's touching one of them. Like that's how that movie ends with white people. It's horrible. That's what sucks about this. I mean, there's so much of this shit out there that's just.
Are you saying that white people are most likely to be nasty?
Yes, white people are most likely to be the ones diddling kids. Saying it on record live right now. I'm not saying that's all of them.
The one and only one I've ever known to be true, unfortunately, was black though. That guy I told you was my really good friend.
But these ones running these
home with tape on the door and the FBI walking out of the building.
Okay, that's one. I bet you go put him in a lineup with 6 other white dudes. I mean, that's what. The rest of the block on the cells are filled with those dudes. The ones on the internet.
You're right. I guess as a group in society, we're too busy doing good things, as they call it.
Yeah, trying to make that street money.
Yeah. Doesn't involve selling children.
Right, because that's gross.
Exactly.
And that's what
totally white people.
When you get to these societies that run these rings of all this, it's these corporate white dudes. It's because they were probably up in the head when they were kids, and now they got money and they think it's okay because their grandpa or uncle did it to them.
What I don't understand,
which is not. They should
I know it's all bad, but why little boys? What the fuck? Why? Like I don't. That's like even.
Well, that's
you're going to take steps of this, like.
Why any of them?
Well, yeah, why any of them? I understand that, but I don't understand boys. Like,
they're gay.
You're right.
It's just the gay dude that wants tiny gay dudes.
No.
It's horrible.
You can't be tiny and gay. I refuse to believe
that. I refuse to believe that either.
Identify as that until you get older.
Again, here's another live thing that's going to get people angry. So angry. But after puberty, I really don't think it makes any sense to even question your sexuality. It doesn't make any sense because you don't even know what you feel yet because you haven't gone through that phase of feel. You don't know what your junk feels like. Your peach and cucumber or whatever.
Actually, honestly, now that you're saying that,
does that point you in the right direction? Once that gets hard, it tells you where to go and what to stick it in, and that's when you know what you're attracted to. What were you saying? I'm sorry, I just had to get that thought out.
Yeah, we're done for tonight. We didn't even make it to minute 45 yet.
No, we have 10 minutes because we have the other part of the show.
We made it halfway through the show. Everybody's gone. The moderator's dying in his office.
Yeah, like these people.
No.
We're never going to put them out on the internet. Why would anybody want to hear what they talk about? You like the rattle tonight? Apparently we're in the middle of an earthquake. Every time I touch this desk, it's like... Shake. What were you going to say?
Anyways. So you were saying... Hold on, let me think about it. I got lost.
I said that pointing in your wheel.
What you looking for?
He did check under his sleeve, ladies and gentlemen.
I was like, man, where'd it go?
Oh.
I really did lose it.
You people in the future, if you think this is funny.
Oh yeah, you were talking about like it's.
You're awesome because it is. Yeah,
and
crazy white people. And if you don't think it's funny, well, you didn't make it this far anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You couldn't know that until puberty.
Yeah.
But there are obviously plenty of people that are like, I felt it my whole life.
Yeah. Well,
and I think those same people would be the confused ones,
Uh-huh.
but because they're in a certain position,
Uh-huh.
they are not allowed to.
And I'm not saying you're not gay your whole life. I just don't think the deciding factor is until puberty.
Well,
I'm
I
not.
think the people that fight with that are
Yes.
the weirdos in that segment.
They're the ones dressed up like bananas and elephants
I
banging
can-
each
I
other in
can-
basements. Yeah, the furries.
I can almost slightly understand the one side because
The gay. Wait, which side are we? Which side are we understanding? Because I want to make sure we're not talking about
the girls.
Okay.
Because even as men, it's normal as you get older to look at 20-year-old something women and be like,
She's
"That's right,"
right.
But
I just don't.
For people that don't understand social boundaries, and we're about to get super critical here. So people are saying this can't be a mental disorder, and I almost want to argue with that and say that in a way it has to be like partially Asperger's. Like in
can't
certain
turn-
situations they don't understand
The social
that it's
cues that's
wrong.
wrong. The right and the wrong, the difference they can't separate from the right and the
it's
wrong.
just what they know is their thinking.
That's when you see most of these people. A lot of the time, they're not the most intelligent
Yeah,
people.
especially
That
the
also
ones.
comes up.
Especially the ones that you see in the videos on YouTube,
Yeah.
because now people have been pulling Cransons and inviting people to
Yeah.
Targets and shit.
Yeah,
And usually it is that bigger white dude that looks like he probably still lives in his mom's
Grandma.
basement,
I'm gonna say grandma.
grandma's basement,
Yeah.
whatever. Like it's not rich
What were you gonna
dudes. Rich dudes aren't
I
showing
was
up.
just gonna say maybe not necessarily like Asperger's, but it also like being brought up that certain point because like, if you're sheltered like past that certain extent of shelterage,
Yeah.
so to speak, like your brain does not know how to function.
Yeah.
And
I get
like
where he's going with this.
Yeah,
Maybe
if you
stuck
don't-
at a lower level.
Yeah, you were kept,
Exactly.
kept,
Like,
yeah,
basically
secluded.
they're stuck on crayon level.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
So for them mentally, it's not weird for them to be thinking
Can
those
we-
thoughts, but we're looking at.
Oh, I just thought of something really
person.
bad.
Go ahead. We're there.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it time? Can we call it Michael Jackson syndrome?
Oh my god. No.
I think it's still
It's not. It doesn't have to do with the actual if he actually did touch or not. It's that mental state of that he was kept as a child because of the lifestyle that he was forced to sleep in a fireplace.
Celebrity syndrome.
Child celebrity syndrome. Yeah, we can go
Any
that
child
far.
Celebrity, when they grow up, can tell you
He was forced to sleep in a
sucked.
fireplace. Yeah. I mean, but okay, let's take this the other end. Let's look at the Asian aspect of this. Jackie Chan, if you look at a documentary about his life, his dad made him do push-ups and beat him with a bamboo stick on a naked behind while he's doing push-ups. Like there's a whole like when he was under 10. So,
Well,
but he didn't grow up doing
But
things
that goes with the
weird.
argument of 10
He's
kids
just
can
awesome.
grow up in the same situation. One of them's going to become a serial killer.
Right.
It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
that's true. Yes. You can have 10 people doing the same
So
thing
you
at
just
once.
happen to be extremely mentally stable.
Yeah.
That's
So the rest of the Jackson Four, they just didn't have good
Michael
careers.
Jackson was the one out of the
Yeah.
All the other brothers are just sitting there like, what?
But that's what it is. It's that mental state that they have never gotten past because of the way they were treated as a kid. And again, I've seen this firsthand. I've said this on other episodes. I've seen these kids that were that victims. And I know 1 out of 5 of them
I was gonna
are
say,
going to grow up.
Did you run into any of those characters? Like 16-year-old kid that was still basically 8.
Yeah, these girls that they'll slur because their mental functions low because they're kept as a kid. Like they can't even talk right. Like some of them was kept as one of these I've met one of those girls that are by her father. Like
always going to be the baby girl.
yeah, and like the worst of these children. We've already lost 2 people. That's real life. That's what it is. I mean, nobody can. It is. That's
And
what,
unfortunately, in the medium ground of that, that's where a lot of these prostitutes and stuff come from.
because they don't
Are
feel like
girls
they're
that were
anything.
brought up into that, but
They
they
know
never
nothing
said
better.
anything, or dad was really good at hiding it, so they never thought anything was wrong with it, and that's just how they think life's supposed to be.
It's
And even worse for the girls that end up in shitty relationships and don't leave.
because they usually have that track of men that just usually treat them like shit and they didn't know anything. And what sucks, and I know none of them will ever watch this show, but you are way worth more than your mind is telling you 1,000 times over, or any way you've ever been treated. I swear and promise you, from a human that is nothing to another human that is just an existing human. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a doctor. I'm nothing special, but you are just as a survivor. I mean, to go through that like I don't know. I could never. I think of those horror situations and like people that lose their kids and all this other stuff. I think all these horrible things, and I went to church with people growing up that would mess around with their grandpa. Like this most holy and amazing people, so much faith and like the love for other humans.
The nun that was hiding a small ring of her own. Yeah, there was a nun doing this.
Bad stuff.
Yeah, a nun.
Go Catholic. Don't even get in the church. The church shit with me and this Catholic show. The more I watch these documentaries and stuff, why do I do that? I argue with myself. Ha! Brought it up on that's the title of the show. I do. I argue with myself. Why do I do that? But at the same time, I almost force myself to just to be aware. Like it's not. I don't feel. It's more of a. I don't feel scared. I feel angry. That I have no power.
Walmart because I've watched more than enough about them to know that they are a shitty company deep down inside. And
just garbage company.
Garbage. Absolute garbage. And I don't doubt that.
Well, you want to throw us a promotion? Well, I'm not going to say your name. You can put it underneath the little screen thing. I'll take your money, you stupid assholes. Keep going.
No, they were just as bad as them.
What, for calling them assholes?
Oh, Walmart?
Yeah.
Should we even say that? What is the logistics of running a YouTube channel?
They don't like us anyway.
You make a music video and you see the emblems removed off the car because they didn't call whoever.
Yeah.
Like,
Chrysler and say, hey, can we use your
300 in a video, please?
Yeah.
But you know, when you're independent and you're making your video on top of your Toyota Camry.
And you're not making any money off your videos anyway? No funding. Even if you, isn't that still promotion? Even
Slim
bad?
Jesus.
Stop. Have you seen Slim Jesus? We'll show you after the show. We're going to show you Slim Jesus only once because I don't really want to promote this dude. Imagine. Oh my God!
I seen something on Facebook once upon a time, and they're like, "Dude, this is awful." And I was like, "Have you even heard of Slim Jesus?" He's like, "Dude,
he's a world star.
That dude's."
Hilarious. I want to show you this because you threw me those lines at one time. If this guy can do that, you can do it. I'm going to show you Slim Jesus. I swear to you. You guys.
I was literally just thinking, I could probably go somewhere if I actually did shit on World Star.
Yeah.
You just put stuff on World
You just
Star,
put it. You put it up and they'll accept it or not. Yeah. It's like YouTube. They'll just take all trash. Shit. Did I just say that?
Now we're never getting monetized. Nah, so many people actually talk shit about YouTube. And actually, I just watched, Markiplier. You ever heard of him?
No.
Anyways, the other day he was just talking about how YouTube got a strike on one of his videos. And basically the story was that somebody else got a strike on their video because of a clip they had in it. And when he got a strike, he kind of boo-hooed. And he was like, other people got this clip like this guy, being Markiplier. And Markiplier being legit was just like, yeah, YouTube, where's my strike at? So they gave him a strike. But he was talking about how it's unfair, especially in that situation where it's just a compilation of clips. Why not give somebody the opportunity to be like, hey, this clip is an issue, and apparently you can just go in and pull stuff out of your video.
Yeah, you can edit yourself.
So, why not give them a chance to just pull that clip and then put the video revised or whatever, and not give them a strike or anything like that. Like, he was ripping pretty hard on YouTube. So
yeah, but you can do that when you're famous. That's what I was thinking earlier. Because we were talking about this, I think maybe a couple episodes ago, but ripping on the YouTube, like Family Guy makes fun of Fox nonstop.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's like their number one target. So it's okay to make fun of your daddy, right? Is that? I mean, I'm not saying YouTube's my daddy, but if you give me money, I'll let you be.
Whoa. Not that type of website.
Wow.
We're getting there. We need monetary value just to get better equipment. Apparently, my internet sucks butt.
What do you got going on over there?
Oh, it's just
Not sure.
I'm asking about.
He wants to know about the show.
Yeah, I wants to be a.
A guest
Yeah,
for how many minutes?
he wants to sit in the green room for a while.
Does he know how to edit?
No,
Pretty good at editing.
no, he's got children. You don't got time to do crap when you got kids.
Yeah, I got 3. I know.
That's why we were talking. We need some tiny Asian guy that knows software really well.
Walmart and have some tiny Asian kids in here just pushing code to a website.
Peter, work me up an app real quick. Peter,
We're gonna call him Peter.
you can call him Peter. Well, the computer. If we had the Lego Batman aspect of it, because he's always talking to the computer. He just always says Peter. It's pretty funny. Lego Batman, we can support that. I love Legos. That's who we need to promote. Lego.
Yeah, how do we get Legos involved?
We should build this out of Legos.
Ooh.
Or I could do that thing I was talking about out of Legos. I was talking about.
Yeah.
I was going to do. I'll try to explain this one to you in a little bit too. Legos.
Sponsors.
Sponsor us. I'll build. My son loves Legos.
Oh, hey, speaking of like sponsors, Mr. Beast actually did something pretty legit here recently.
Can we get Mr. Beast's attention? How do we get Mr. Beast's attention? If we stop talking crap on him.
We don't talk about this.
I don't talk crap on him. I just say that I'm older than him and I probably had his ideas way before.
Yeah, but you don't have millions of dollars.
That's the problem.
To go out to public places and hand your
Right.
credit card over with $1 million
Right.
limit.
But when I was like 10, I was at a soup kitchen downtown Kansas City feeding homeless people. What's up? Just saying. This was in the 90s when you could have got stabbed and there was nobody with a phone to show other people.
But he's feeding whole communities of homeless people.
I did.
He was paying people
I
rent.
would have too, but I didn't have any money. I was 10. I just had beans.
But anyways,
And
recently,
beans.
yeah, that's
My
what-
grandma.
He was going into random stores and finding random people.
Oh, I would love
and
to do
handing his
that.
credit card over and saying,
What did we talk about
if you
months
go-
ago?
if
Remember
you
that
go
game?
over the limit, you can't have it. But the limit was really $1 million. So he was like baiting them with the fact that there was a limit. And normal people would think, oh,
The limit
credit-
was $1 million.
yeah, on his credit
Yeah,
card.
he had
Mr.
he
Beast's
had a
credit limit is $1 million.
limit. And he would literally walk.
But that still ain't
outside
shit
with
because
a card.
black cards are supposed
What
to be
grocery store do I need to go to? I just need some
He was everywhere.
rubbing alcohol and toilet paper.
He went into like Foot Locker.
Come to Arkansas, bro.
Clothing
Foot Locker, fuck
stores,
shoes, man. We need
Targets and stuff like that.
This is a Corona.
Well, he's done that too. He's gone into for one of his videos. I'm pretty sure he went into super.
We gotta have Reeboks. I get it. I like Reeboks.
Reeboks.
Yeah, pretty nice. They're like the
Sponsored by
RC
DC shoes.
of shoes.
I will rep some DC shoes for you, big dog. Where you guys at?
What's DC shoes?
DC's K shoes.
See, we gotta get some promotion, guys. He's gotta explain this so we can get some promotion.
DC's K shoes. It's like the best line of skate shoes you ever get. People are gonna argue with that. A lot of people are gonna argue. Yeah, over here.
They're pretty good. They're comfortable.
Fucking millennials are instantly gonna say Vans. The OGs are gonna say.
They don't know
Osiris.
real Vans. They don't know. I don't feel like like when Walmart bought out FUBU and AND1, ruined the shoe. They put it on assembly line and just ruined it. Like, did you?
How does that really happen? In all seriousness, because you said that, and I immediately thought to these RC companies that got taken over by this one RC company. And ever since then, everybody's like, "Oh, it's such crap now." That
Because
this
they can
company
mass
paid."
produce.
Mass production.
When you mass produce, you can use fewer materials and blah blah blah.
Prime example for nowadays,
The vape stuff
vapes. They're mass producing the quality anymore.
has gotten so worse, hasn't it, since they first came out?
It's like 20% quality of what it used to be.
If you people in the future have made it this far, you're fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the new segment. Colin, you haven't said anything in a while. Seems like
Yes,
everybody's
you
just
can say
disappearing.
that, Colin.
We're just talking to ourselves at this point.
Chicken.
You can't say that.
You can say jerky chicken.
Like turkey jerk?
Can you say jerky or jerky?
Can you say gobbling? jerking.
We already know you just can't. It's eggplant. You can't eggplant here, okay?
That's too much man on
Did we
man
find
action.
out that we could eggplant a burrito?
Yes, you can
Yes,
eggplant a
you can
burrito, but you can't eggplant a
So is
peach.
this a race issue?
Yes,
I bet you can.
it is, because it's the same thing with the Jewish and the black joke we had about a month or so ago.
Yeah. Couldn't say
You couldn't say the Jewish joke in the comments.
Say the black joke.
Yup. Proof in our comments. I don't know if they still keep the comments, but during that live show, that actually happened.
Yeah, the comments stay in there. They stay on the video.
So, yeah, you can say black jokes, but you can't say Jewish jokes. We just still have not figured out the YouTube.
There's Jewish in the Illuminati. You think they'd be interested in that kind of thing?
That sounds like a Jewish word.
That was racist.
My God.
Illuminati.
What have we come to?
Yeah. This
On
is
the
the
57th minute of the show is what
yeah.
we've come to.
57 minutes. It always goes crazy. If you guys have made it this far in the future, you are fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Subscribe, come back.
Yeah.
Join the conversation.
You want to do one more garble on Google?
One more.
One more garble on Google real quick?
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, just do that again.
I don't know if I think that was the whole thing right there.
Repeat.
On repeat. All right, Google. We're going to see what we can do. Farm dark turf chew. Florida therapy on CRF 50. What the hell is CRF 50?
That's a joke, Mike.
Missing CRF 50. Wait. Must include CRF 50. PD Pablo, raise it up. Okay. That's what popped up. Florida therapy on CRF 50. We got PD Pablo's Raise It Up. That's a good song. That is PD Pablo. Remember those 90s rappers?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Chameleonaire.
He died too quick.
Did he die?
Not die.
Oh, he just
But
fell off the map.
Yeah.
No one gives a crap about North Carolina or South Carolina or whatever. Whatever.
South Carolina.
North
It was
Carolina. Yeah.
Come on, stand up.
And then there's something about a MacBook
What?
and something named Sixpence Kiss Me. So, and the Honda CR F50. Yeah, that's a dirt bike. See,
Yeah.
so we learned about tonight. We learned about Miley Cyrus. What was the second one?
Oh God.
Boeing 747 and pickle forks.
And then the Dartmouth
Dartmouth, and there's
emergency action plan.
that if you go to the halls, plenty of halls. Rugby hall, you can find a defibrillator. And then we're ending on PD Pablo Raise Up. Oh, and if you want to get a dirt bike, apparently the Honda CRF 50 is a thing. So promoting all sorts of stuff tonight. You guys, this show is fantastic. I appreciate Terry for being here. DC, always here. We're trying to make this entertaining. Spread the love. Get a like, subscribe, join this conversation live. If you actually made it this far, you're part of our crew. You get it. I'm sorry about all the muff-ups. I'm sorry about all the glitches. I don't know what's going on. This is AT&T fault. You can blame AT&T because that's who I have my internet through. I'm not promoting them. I'm saying they suck. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you. Yeah, probably. We'll probably see you. What did we say? Monday. We're probably going to do a Labor Day episode next week. So if you got nothing else to do, come join us. Be part of the show. Talk about something funny. We're going to do more garble on Google. And like always, guys, the only you need to be is you.
Don't forget, live full every day.
See you next week, guys.
Peace.
Oh, excuse me.